And a good morning to you all. Hope everyone is doing well. Cousin Paulie, there he is. Trying out a new format here. This YouTube Direct with its with its horizontal application. So, we'll see how this goes. We're going to Jersey. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go up the Belt because there's a ridiculous amount of traffic. We're on the Belt Parkway right now. We're heading west towards the great state of New Jersey. First, we'll hit Staten Island. Yeah, cuz this is normal, but it's normal not with StreamYard, cuz it's normal. I figured out how to do, I'm pulling a Tommy Stiggs style testing 1 2 over here, and I figured out how to do the YouTube Direct non-StreamYard, but in this horizontal application. Actually do it horizontally as opposed to vertically, which I'm assuming the picture on it's good. That's the whole idea why I did it that other way, that up and down way, was because of the picture quality. So hopefully this picture quality is just as good. It's the whole idea behind this. You know what, I didn't check to see if I have any smudges on the camera, so yeah, it's good. It's good picture quality over there, cuz. Hold on, let me give it a little wipe down. You don't got any smudges on the phone over there. Let's see. It should be good like that. We'll give it a little bit of this too while we're at it. We'll clean up your windshield for you. Clean up your windshield for you a little bit. You know what I mean? Be fair warned, if I miss any of your comments, it is very hard to see the comments in this, the way we do this over here. Should I get off here or should I get off at Flatbush? The traffic is going to start before Flatbush. I'll just get off at Flatbush, I guess. I really don't feel like staying on this. This is telling me, even though the delay is getting better, it's saying it's about a 20-minute delay from Flatbush Avenue. Let's see what this sign says. Yeah, see the sign on the right here? It's telling me 32 minutes to the Verrazano Bridge. That's way too long. That's way too long. That means there's traffic on the Belt. So I'm thinking about hopping off here at Flatbush Avenue and taking you through Brooklyn to the Verrazano. And then we can hop on the Verrazano over in Bay Ridge, over on Fort Hamilton Parkway. Yeah, cuz the Belt. What do you know about the Belt? Cuz, what's going on with your basketball team over there, cuz? You guys are in shambles over there. Not that our football team is doing much better. Although it is amazing to watch the Dallas Cowboys suck as much as they do. It really is amazing. But man, your 76ers are going through it, huh? Yeah, Tinder. When is your ass getting down here, Tindu? Speaking of sports teams, Tindu rocking with the best team in the state of New York right now. You got all the other New York teams are in disarray. Roma Food, how are you doing, buddy? Hope you are well. Dave T, hope you are well. Anyone, if I miss you coming in, please say hello multiple times. Feel free to say hello to me multiple times, because this new format that I'm in, the comment pops in for a second and it disappears. So please, if I'm not, obviously I'm trying to pay great attention to the road. So if I don't happen to just see that, I place the phone right in front of me as if I'm reading a speedometer. So if I don't see, like right there, I just saw Cousin Paulie popped up. He said hello to Dave. He said hello to Roma. If I don't see that and it goes away, I'm not going to see it. So please, if you're in here and you've said hello to me and I have not acknowledged you, feel free to keep saying it until I acknowledge you. But Roma Food, very nice to see you. Hope you're well. Should I get off here at Flatbush? This looks like where the traffic is starting. So it looks like there's traffic from here all the way to the bridge. So we can get off. Let's go into Marine Park. Let's show you guys my neighborhood. We'll go through, I could see that, Cousin Paulie, I could see that, what you just wrote, you saying, can you see that, I could see. I don't know if there was something else before that. Dave T, hope you're well. Yeah, let's get off over here. That way, I mean, even though this traffic looks like it's getting slightly better, that way you don't have to sit in traffic, I don't have to sit in traffic. We'll take the streets. As you country folk like to say, the back roads. Or as Thindu would say, we got off the throughway and we're taking the back roads. What throughway? What throughway? No throughway down here. It's the friggin' belt. Get with it. All right, so this is Flatbush Avenue. For those of you looking on a map, Flatbush Avenue cuts Brooklyn directly in half. It runs north to south, so right now we're on the southern portion of it. We're facing north. It goes all the way north up to the Manhattan Bridge and over the Manhattan Bridge into Manhattan. So if we were to turn around and go south, Flatbush Avenue takes us south into Rockaway Beach. The throughway. What throughway? There's no throughway over here. Yeah, Roma Food, the old Toys R Us. That's the old Toys R Us right there to the right. To the left, you have Marine Park Golf Course. Yes, that's right. We have a golf course in Brooklyn. We have 2 golf courses in Brooklyn, actually. You have Nick's Lobsters to the right. Nick's Lobsters House, very, very popular place, very, very well known. Mill Basin and the Lombardozzi's over to there. Oh, what is Highway Patrol doing over here today? Oh, look at that, flipped. Oh, did you guys see that on the right? Something had flipped over. You got party boats over here to the right. I'm probably missing comments. You know what I need to do? I need to go to my other phone. I need to go in here and just, oh, look at this. Cops on the left here too. Jeez. Man, they are out today. Oh, and Flatbush Avenue is a disaster. Can I even make this left? Oh my God. Look at this disaster. I should have just stayed on the belt for one more exit is what I should have done. But anyway, this is King's Plaza on the right. Adam Crevassier knows exactly where I am. Arm's Distance knows exactly where I am. King's Plaza Shopping Mall to the right. King's Plaza is undergoing some nice renovations over some time. It's got a Burlington coat factory in there. It has a Primark in there. It has a Target, Old Navy, Victoria's Secret, Foot Locker, Sephora, Five Below, Ultra Beauty. It's got everything you need. Next door here to the left, they built a brand new Raymore Flanigan. This here, I guess you would consider the shopping corridor of Brooklyn, of southern Brooklyn, Flatbush Avenue, Avenue V, Marine Park. How do I get to my video? That's crazy. I can't get to my video on my other phone. So there's no way for me to just keep the chat up on the screen to go. Again, if I am missing a comment, please just spam my chat until I see it. Please. Fascinating anyone into geopolitical events. If you look at a map of how each neighborhood in Brooklyn voted, come on, guy, come on. Flatbush Avenue is a dividing line. Not only divides Brooklyn east to west, but also divides it red to blue. I just made the left going into the red side. Let's go up Hendrickson. Get away from all those animal going that way. So this is Marine Park, Brooklyn. Very underappreciated. Not a well-known neighborhood. Not a neighborhood on many people's radars. Although it should be. It definitely should be. This is Avenue U. We're going to cross over Avenue U. I'm not going to take Avenue U down. We'll take Avenue S down, or maybe Fillmore Avenue down. So right now we're still going north. We're going north on Hendrickson, heading up to Avenue T. My favorite little deli, bodega on the left here, Mr. Lee. Anyone from the neighborhood would know him as Mr. Lee. Again, this is Marine Park, Brooklyn. Avenue T in Hendrickson, just west of Flatbush Avenue. A block west of Flatbush Avenue. Flatbush Avenue is just there to our right. Hope the picture quality is clear. Again, I can't see it. I can't see the chat unless it just pops up on my screen. So if I'm ignoring you, please Please, just keep commenting. Keep commenting until I don't. And if Cousin Paulie gets really annoyed with you, he'll kick you out. Don't worry about it. So this is my neighborhood, and for any of the, for those of you who usually see me on with Theme Do, you see me a lot in Howard Beach, Queens. When I'm on my way home from work. Currently, right now, I live in Howard Beach, Queens, but it's why when I'm driving around and we're talking about like historical events or certain people or this and that, I kind of make it clear that, I'm not from Howard Beach. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from right here, almost quite literally right here, this part of Brooklyn. And I grew up in the areas from here to where I'm about to drive. This southern corridor of Brooklyn, from Flatbush Avenue to the Verrazano Bridge. It's Marine Park, it's Madison, it's Midwood, it's Sheepshead Bay, Coney Island, Gravesend, Bensonhurst, Dyker Heights, Bay Ridge. It's where I'm from, the southern tier of Brooklyn, the southern coast of Brooklyn. Mainly residential, completely different from the north part of Brooklyn. North of Prospect Park, those areas like Williamsburg and Carroll Gardens and Ridgewood, Queens / Bushwick. Those areas are completely different from where half of Brooklyn's from. Brooklyn really is two different worlds. It's many different worlds, to be honest with you, but it could be really dissected into like 3 different worlds, I'd say. And this southern Bushwick Bill, Bushwick Bill. Where is Bushwick Bill? Where is he? Bushwick, a much different neighborhood than what you'd see here. This here is the little business district of Marine Park, I guess you could say. You have the bodega here on the right. I'm just gonna take you this way to show you the entrance to the park itself, because this neighborhood, it's called the Marine Park, but it's actually a neighborhood that surrounds a large park. Another thing that you wouldn't expect in Brooklyn. We just passed a golf course. Hey, William Brooklyn, how you doing, buddy? William Brooklyn knows where I'm at. I'm in Marine Park, and this is the park right in front of us, right here. This is the Avenue S parking lot, the entrance to Marine Park. So this is what makes Marine Park what Marine Park is. It's this park. Played plenty of Little League games in this park. Plenty of hanging out as a kid in this park. Plenty, hanging out with the girls in this park. You know what I mean? Now they got the tennis and the pickle, or whatever this thing is here. All these courts here, they were tennis courts. Now they're all that pickle ball or whatever everyone's doing. But this is the park. And these blocks right around the park I love them. If I could move here, I would. All these brick houses here. Large Asian population coming into town. It's a very, very diverse neighborhood. Growing up, it was mainly Irish and Italian. Now it's diversified a bit, but it hasn't changed and lost its identity as much as like a Bensonhurst has. Who just commented? Crap, see, I've seen a comment pop up, but I can't go back and see it. Hold on, let me see if I can. Chat viewing options, live chat. Let me see. Roma Food. Yes, very nice. Yeah, beautiful neighborhood. Beautiful. You can see too, even driving now, this whole southern corridor is very, very similar. It's very similar. Very residential, quiet, as you can see. Obviously, there was just traffic on the Belt Parkway that I had to get off and avoid, but that's construction that they're doing now. The neighborhoods itself are quiet. They're not like what you would think of as being in other parts of Brooklyn and Queens and Manhattan, obviously. Oh, I need to change my Easy Pass. Like my personal Easy Pass in there, but this ain't personal business, so I'm not paying for these tolls. Alrighty. So here we come to the edge of, you know what I want to show you? Roma Food. You would appreciate this. Let's go to Michael's. Roma Food. Have you ever heard of Michael's? Michael's in Brooklyn? They now serve a jar sauce. which is actually one of the better jaw sauces that you can get in the supermarkets. But the restaurant itself is right here. It's right on the edge of Marine Park. Michael's Italian restaurant. You might recognize it from the jaw sauce now that they sell in ShopRite and all these different places. But this was actually one of my first real jobs. Hey, Carlos, how you doing, Carlos? Hope you're well. Nice to see you, buddy. Always nice to see you, Carlos. Again, if you come into the chat and I don't see you, please keep saying hello until I see you. I cannot see the chat. The chat pops up for a second and it disappears. So please, if I'm ignoring you, please continue to say whatever it is you have on your mind until yeah. Of course, Michael's is getting a delivery right now. This truck right here in front of us, I think it was the first delivery, and now they're waiting for the second one. Look at this disaster. All right, well, we're gonna get back here. Let's just get here and stay here since I wanted to show you this anyway. So it's right there on the right. On the right. You know what? Let me just stop here for 1 second, just so I could show you guys. Look at this disaster. Look at this disaster. But is right here. See these folks here? They're waiting for a delivery off of these trucks there. And it's a mess. They have this little parking lot right here. This is Michael's restaurant, Michael's of Brooklyn, where that sauce comes from. Michael's of Brooklyn. Absolute disaster I just put myself into here. Excuse me. I did valet parking in that little parking lot. Right there. Before that hut was there. You could see the hut right there. Yeah, Maggie, what an absolute mess. See the hut? Right there. But this is Michael's of Brooklyn. Quite the famous place. And in Marine Park. Not many people realize that it's actually in Marine Park. But let's get out of here. Otherwise, I will never make it to where I need to go. Looks like they should be hopefully getting their delivery soon. These people has got nowhere to go, and they're all beeping at them. It's a woman beeping at them, obviously. Why wouldn't it be? Look at this. Look at this disaster. Maggie Fernandez. Look at this map. This is Michael's of Brooklyn right here. They're getting their shipment. Imagine driving a truck like this around here. See right there? Michael's. There's my finger. Right there. There it is. Of course, the truck blocking the big sign. Maggie, hope you're well, Maggie. So happy you made it in. So happy you made it in, Maggie. I hope you're enjoying yourself down there in the great state of Florida, the Sunshine State. You and Carlos the Gringo are both down in the Sunshine State. Don't even tell me what the temperature is. I'll tell you what the temperature reads in my car. It reads 55 degrees. So it is a brisk, cool 55 degrees, sunny as you can see. Oh, a couple of clouds here and there in the sky. For those of you that like fall, this is the perfect day for you. For those of you that like summer like myself, it's better than what we're going to get in a couple of weeks, but Oh, there's a really nice Maserati right to my left here. I think that's the owner of Michael's too, Case. The Cases. This truck's, he's making his way back. Look at him, he's going. He's making his way back. They're still beeping at that poor bastard back there. Well, there you can finally see the sign to Michael's up there. Man, what a disaster. As so much for me saying, Marine Park, not much traffic down here, not much gridlock, the whole nine. I got a middle-aged woman behind me that's ready to friggin' run us off the road. The worst. They will run you right off the road. They will mother F you. They will give you the finger, and there's nothing you can do about it. And they know that there's nothing you can do about it. I'm a grown man. What am I going to do to you? What am I going to do to you? You can mother F me. You can give me a finger. You could tell me I got a small, you know what? What am I going to do to you? And these women, they know it. They got some set of you know what's on them these days. They're aggressive drivers, man. They are aggressive. They get nervous and they just go. Anyway, I really wish I could see the whole friggin' chat. I really, really do. All right, hey, Mike F. What's going on, Mike F? 40. You know what, Mike F? I've had this discussion with my girlfriend before. She's a couple of years older than me. See, now I don't want to say how old I am because I'm, well, I won't say, whatever. I'm in my late 30s. Okay? So to me, I'm middle-aged. I don't know. I guess, hey, Carlos, good to see you, bud. You're themed. I was waiting for Thindu. Thindu, you goofing off, Thindu. Thindu, this is not a goof-off channel. This is serious. Even though this woman is so far up my, you know what, I think she's gonna be on the panel pretty soon. I think she doesn't even need the link. She's gonna be in front of me in a second. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go with Stigs. Here we go. Oh wait, I can see the chat. I can write. Hey, Bob, how you doing, Bob? Hope you're doing well. Yep, shout out to all the truck drivers. Yep, truck drivers. Yep. Hey, okay, I found a way that I could actually. Yeah, no, the roads are, you know what, Roma food, not to go back way further, but the roads, you know, the roads around here get a lot of grief. They do. People, the roads around here stink. And, you know, compared to a lot of videos I've seen from roads around the world in different countries, you know, ours are quite fine. Stigs. What did Stigs even say? What did Stigs even say? Yeah, Stigs, this is not a goof-off channel, all right? Well, you thought middle age is 37. Yeah, so I'm middle-aged then. I guess I am middle-aged then. I guess so. How pissed off do you think the woman is behind me that I stopped at that red light? On a scale from 1 to 10, what would you say her face looks like right now if I told you what she looks like that I actually stopped at that red light? So we are now in a neighborhood, I guess you can call this, a lot of people refer to it as Sheepshead Bay. I don't know if it is actually officially Sheepshead Bay. I'm middle-aged. Oy vey. I think technically it's called Madison and Midwood, or Midwood, I believe it's called. But people just refer to it as Sheepshead Bay. This here is the subway that's crossing. So right now we're facing west. These train tracks right above us, this is the Q train, the B and the Q train, like those train tracks that Tommy Stiggs walks on. To the right is going north up into Manhattan. That's the subway that I took to high school. So from my neighborhood, where we just came from, Flatbush Avenue, I would have to take a bus, a city bus, like that bus that Tommy Stiggs has at 70 whatever, 76 or whatever. I used to take that to here and then hop on the Q train. Tommy Stiggs, that's a good question. My original intent, which I think I might still do, is to go to Princeton, New Jersey first. I have to pick up something in Roselle Park and bring that item from Roselle Park to Rockland County, New York, up in Muncie. I have to do that before about 4 p.m. I want to go to Princeton first to drop off what I have with me. I think I'll have enough time. Right now it's telling me my ETA to Princeton, New Jersey is approximately 11:30. So if I'm there about a half until about, okay, no, new trivia question. I just went through the yellow lane. Who wants to take a vote as to whether or not the one behind me went through the red light? I'm telling you, it's nuts. Anyway, so yeah. So I think I'm going to go to Princeton, New Jersey first, because if I go straight to Roselle Park, I'd probably get to Roselle Park around 11. Yeah, no, I think I'll do Princeton first. Then come up from Princeton, go to Roselle Park, pick up what I need to pick up in Roselle Park, and then go up to Rockland County, up into Muncie. Is it Rockland or Orange County? I think it's Rockland County. Yeah, down to Princeton. She ran the red, Mike F. She ran the red. You got that right. You got that right. So now I'm going to be a good citizen and not go into the gridlock like that red car just did. Let's see if she can get out of her gridlock. Let's see if she can get out of it. Oh, she's going to, ooh. I thought she was going to make a left. She kind of just double gridlocked. Yeah, the woman behind me is so mad right now. She's so mad. She's so mad. She's so mad. Yeah, Thomas, how you doing, sir? Yeah, I'm thinking Princeton will be best. Let's do that. Go straight down there, over there. Tommy Stiggs mentioned college football, Princeton and Rutgers. Rutgers has a nice little squad going this year in basketball, too. Rutgers, for those of you that don't know, Rutgers University is the state university of New Jersey. And Mike F., yes, I would say, in my humble opinion, as someone who is geographically inclined, I would say that, yes, Princeton, New Jersey is smack dab in central New Jersey. Mike F. She made a right. Thank God I could breathe a little bit. Now I got a young kid from Israel in a Porsche. How do you think he's driving? Oh no, a young woman. God, forget it. Oh boy, she's gonna be in my passenger seat pretty soon. Anyway, yeah, Mike F. So I think Central Jersey first. Are you all pork roll while we're down there? Old pork roll down in Central Jersey. What do you think? That whole New Brunswick is fascinating. I swear, New Brunswick. Excuse me. Take a little water. New Brunswick is like a city that like pops out of nowhere. It's almost how I need to get off Avenue R. I really do. It's almost like driving through, the desert, and all of a sudden Las Vegas pops up out of nowhere. I can't with this lady. Get off of me. Get off of me. God, these get off my ass. Go, you retard. Go, retard. Do you see how fast she was right there to get around me? Like, where are we going? Stupid ass. Go ahead, go through the light. Like, where are we going? Where are we going? Where the fuck we going? Jesus Christ. Fucking kidding me. People piss me off. Unreal. Pork roll in Central Jersey? Let's go. Let's go get one. Let's go get one. Yeah, Thomas Bello. You know it. Come on. Go. Go through the light. Go ahead. Run it. Go. Come on. You're in a rush. Jesus Christ. Out of my way. My God. The worst. Dindu. The worst. The absolute worst. Look at this guy. This guy's getting out. He's just fixing his pants. He's checking his drawers. He's checking his back pocket up. I think he found what he needed to find. Worst. The worst. Like, get off of me. Get off my ass. Yeah, he's doing a fashion show all right over here. He's doing a fashion show, all right. This is God only knows what he's wearing, Tommy Stiggs, because right here is big money. It might not look like big money. You know, New York City does big money. You know, big money in New York City looks different than big money everywhere else. You know, big money in New York City looks different than it does everywhere else. All right? It looks a lot different here than it does everywhere else. And I can tell you, Mr. Stiliano. Yeah, cousin Paulie. Ugh. There is big money in this 3-4 square mile radius. Big money. Did I make that clear? That there's big money over here? Big money. So the guy is probably wearing God only knows what. All right, let's see if I can get to this chat right here. So Tommy Stiggs, this is we're approaching Gravesend. We're on the south shore of Brooklyn. This is East 5th and Avenue S. So we're like in between Sheepshead Bay and Gravesend and what you would consider like, Madison, Midwood area. As soon as we hit a couple of blocks forward, we'll be in Gravesend though. This is PS 215. People from Gravesend will know right here, PS 215. Right above, in front of us. So this is East 2nd and Avenue S. This is an area we would know well. This is an area that Michael Sacchio would know. This is an area that Vinny Baracco would know very well. Tommy Still love this southern corridor of Brooklyn. Oh, Roma Food. I saw your question about a driverless car. They're everywhere. You don't see them as much in the neighborhood. You see them a lot in the Middle Eastern neighborhoods, in the truly yuppie hipster areas. You see them way more. This is, again, not to get political, but this is a very, 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 very red area. Look at that Maybach right there on the left, just past us. Very red, politically speaking. This now is, we're getting into Gravesend here now. This is McDonald Avenue. Right above, you see the subway crossing. Is that the F? It looks like it's in distress, though. It ain't moving very quickly. I see no signs on it. I believe it's it's not in service, but it is the F line, I believe. This is McDonald Avenue. McDonald Avenue runs north and south. That train is heading north up towards Manhattan. If it were to go south, it would go down into Coney Island. The trains all head south to go down into Coney Island. Hey, ALV, how you doing? Again, another reminder, if I don't see your chat, if I don't see you say hello, please continue to say hello. I'm not ignoring you. It's just very hard to see the chat, and the chats disappear once they're made. So please feel free to badger your host with hellos. NALV, I hope you're doing well. Mike F, yeah, they go driverless in Arizona. Here, I would say they're not, people are driving them. You see a lot of them, but you don't see a lot. I don't think, anyway, a lot of them driving themselves. Wallbounds, of course, Thomas Bell. Wallbounds is a big deal. Wallbounds, big deal. Big money, big dog. Yeah, Tommy Steaks to the left, to the south, would go down into Brighton Beach. Yes. To the south, to the left, kind of, south of the Belt Parkway where we just came from. To the left is David A. Booty. Those of you from Gravesend will definitely recognize the name. David A. Booty. This school right here is Booty. I had a lot of friends that went to Booty. All my crazy friends from Gravesend went to Booty. They all went to Booty. So we're West 4th. We're approaching West 6th Street. I just saw something. Oh, yeah, it was a video I just saw about, they were talking about spots, hangout spots, and they were saying that West 6th Street and Avenue S was one of those spots. So this here is West 6th and Avenue S. Part of the heart of Gravesend. West 6th Street runs north and south. West 6th Street we're on Avenue S. So Avenue S is, we're heading west. We're heading towards Staten Island. West 6th Street goes north and south. To the south, to the left would take you down to Avenue U. To T and then to U. To the right, take you up to Kings Highway. No, what? East New York? What are you, crazy? I passed through there already. We're out of there. Let's go up West 6th a little bit. Let me show you a little bit of West 6th. A little bit of West 6th. Sanitation Department, what? East New York Sanitation Department? What are you, nuts? This is what West 6th looks like. We'll make the left on High Lawn. Very, very, very good friends of the family live in the house right to the left there, right on the corner, West 6th and High Lawn. The old owners of Pip's Comedy Club down in Sheepshead Bay. The kid I grew up with is now the head coach, the assistant coach at the University of San Francisco. Guy in the corner looks a little like Alec Baldwin. Again, Gravesend, Brooklyn. West 6th and Highlawn. Oh, there's a Tesla for you. Roma food right there, but I can guarantee you that guy's drive right there. See right here on the right? You don't see as many of them in this neighborhood. You see them a lot on Long Island. Good old Gravesend. There's the N train right there on the left, the subway. Nah, South Philly. South Philly is cool, man. But because you have to admit, Philadelphia, these areas that I show you here have to remind you a lot of South Philly, because South Philly reminds me a lot of these areas around here. And I think Philadelphia basically is just New York. Just if you took New York, and if New York was Play-Doh, and you smashed it all together, as opposed to having, a whole bunch of different boroughs on different islands and bridges and tunnels. If you took New York and you smushed it together, we have a bunch of South Phillies, if that makes sense. But South Philly in itself, it's amazing. It's an amazing place. But like, we have a few of them in a few different boroughs scattered about, if that makes sense. All right, let's get to Stillwell. Let's get out of Gravesend. John's Deli to the left. You got the La Boheme Lounge. You got the soccer club over there to the left. How you doing? How you doing? The soccer club over there. Yeah, cause we have neighborhoods too. Like right now, I just went through about 5 neighborhoods, but still, we didn't leave just the southern part of Brooklyn though. You know what I mean? Cause like Philly is big, but New York is big and also kind of like spread out in a sense. Obviously, like Manhattan's an island. Look at this chick is furious. Nut job. I got another nut job behind me. They all find me. They all find me. Let me ask if she's all right. You all right? You okay? Are you all right? You're okay? All right. Just wanted to make sure she was all right. She needed like I don't know. Maybe she was emergency. Maybe she was in labor or something. I don't know. She switched lanes 5 times behind me in that one block. So maybe she's trying to get to Victory Memorial Hospital if it's still over at Bay Ridge or something. I don't know. Maybe she's in labor. Maybe she's got a kidney stone. I'd let her go. She can go. Maybe she's late to pick up a kid. Maybe a kid's sick at school. I don't know. Todd Father's in here. Todd Father, what's up? Lettuce Queen, how you doing, bud? Lettuce Head, lettuce Muff, what's going on? She's gonna run into me. I swear. She's beeping at the car bar next to her. Look, she's coming up on the right now. Look, let's see if she actually makes the right or she's just gonna cut everyone off. Let's see. She's actually making the right. There she goes. See ya. Unreal. Unbelievable. So Lettuce Head's in here. What's up, buddy? I'm coming up to Buffalo next just to meet you, and I'm bringing the darts with me. If you need me to bring a dartboard, I could do that too. Otherwise, we just take a picture of Stiggs. We put a picture of Stiggs on the wall, and I'll just aim for his nose. We can do that too. All right, so we are on Bay Ridge Parkway. We are now Bensonhurst. Bensonhurst. How you doing? Let's see. Let me get into this. Max 829. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining on this wonderful excursion we're on from the mean streets of Brooklyn to Princeton, New Jersey. to the Ivy League streets from the mean streets of Crooklyn, New York, to the Ivy League streets of Princeton, New Jersey. Should be fun. We avoided some traffic on the Bell Parkway. That's why we're taking the streets. And we're in Bensonhurst, 20th Avenue. The grid has shifted. Here's another Tesla right there on the right for you. You'll see a little bit more of them in this neighborhood, I think. Again, I don't think I think the drivers are driving it themselves. I do not think they are self-driving in most cases, but what do I know? What do I know? South part of Brooklyn. It's a whole nother world that you wouldn't know existed unless someone took you to it. You know, and there's Sheepshead Bay, there's Coney Island. But these parts are, especially if you're from these parts, this is what you consider home. You know, so that's why when you Manhattan, the city, Mulberry Street, whatever. It's a whole different vibe. A whole different vibe. That light was yellow enough, so don't even start. Yeah, Fluffy, right in the nose. It's a big enough target, right? Yeah, right. That's true. I can't go for the nose. That would be unfair. The nose would be the whole board. You'd have to go over. You'd have to paint on the nose. You know, you paint the lines on the nose. You got to get it on the nose to start with. Anywhere off the nose, you know, no points. There's 18th Avenue. So the world's famous 18th Avenue feast starts right here. It starts right here and it goes to the right down 18th Avenue. This is 18th Avenue, crossing over 18th Avenue. Oh, Tommy, I want to show you the original Pastoza. Let me see if I can remember. It's right up here on the corner. That Pastoza that you always brag about getting your raviolis from over there in the Garden State. I want to show you the original up here when we get to it. I think this is the original. I don't think the Staten Island is the original. I think Staten Island would have been before Jersey. But I'm pretty sure this is the original up here on New Utrecht Avenue. I'm going to see if I didn't miss anyone else coming in here. Todd Father, driving to the doctor. Hope you well. Hope you well. Yep, there's Todd Father. He came in. Again, if I miss your chat, please just feel free to badger your host. Thank you. All right, let's see if I can get you a little picture of this pesto. I don't know whether to have the air conditioner on or the heat on. I put the AC on, it gets too cold. I put the heat on, it gets too hot. And I'm just going back and forth. Back and forth and back and forth. Oh, someone made a comment about raviolis. Hold on, let me see if I can get to it. Mr. Stiliano, best raviolis around. BK is the first location, style sector. Yep, that's what I figured. So it's right there on the right, Tommy. See if I can get you a better view of it. But it's on the corner. Same awning, same, red canopy. Yeah, Tommy Stiggs. It was a bad example. Bad example. I mean, anyone can hit your nose with a dart. That's a bad example. Bad example. I should take a, it's more like you gotta put a dartboard in. Yeah, whatever. But Pastoza, right on the right. We'll see if we can get up a little closer and get a little view of it. Let's see what we can do. See, with this new format here, I should be able to just do this. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Would you look at that? Okay. All right. So it's right here on the right, Tommy. There it is. See it? See it? Pastoza ravioli. How you doing? And over here you have a fairly new. Is it closed already? It was like a cafe. Now it's a taco place already. Man, that was quick. That was real quick. That was super quick. They opened up a new cafe there, and I think it's a taqueria already. All right, so Bensonhurst. Approaching Dyker Heights, right? Dyker Heights starts, what, 16th Avenue is Dyker Heights? So we in Dyker Heights already here now? Yeah, I believe so. 15th Avenue. Dyker Heights, my favorite neighborhood in Brooklyn. Made famous by its Christmas decorations, which will cause people to flood the neighborhood over here with hot dog carts. Now, this guy wants to make a U-turn. He's gonna do it. He had his heart set on doing it, and he did it. So good for him. This here being Bensonhurst and Dyker Heights is what's known as being the neighborhood that's changed so much. Blah 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 blah. Everyone's gone. Everyone left. Da 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 da. Okay, that might be the case for Bensonhurst, but I can almost guarantee you, not almost, I can guarantee you that everyone has not left Bay Ridge, Gravesend, Marine Park, Bergen Beach, Mill Basin. Bensonhurst is a very bad example when trying to give a current snapshot of New York City, because Bensonhurst was the neighborhood that everyone knew to be a certain way, and everyone knew was 90% a certain way. And Bensonhurst is the neighborhood that on a dime flipped by 90%, flipped. It was a mass exodus and a mass influx of people. It happened in other neighborhoods. It happened in Bay Ridge with a Middle Eastern influx, but there's still a remaining core. There's definitely still a remaining core in Gravesend, in Marine Park, in Bergen Beach, and in Mill Basin. Can guarantee it. As far as I know, there's not much remaining in Brooklyn. Sorry, in Bensonhurst. That's in Bensonhurst on 18th Avenue specifically. When people talk about, 18th Avenue, that's one avenue in one neighborhood that obviously everyone knew what was going on there. It was so obvious that it needed to be cleared out. Everyone needed to get out because it was so obvious. Now, you tell me, besides Tommy's favorite show, Gravesend, who knows of or talks about or mentions anything about Gravesend? Or Bay Ridge, for that matter. Or Mill Basin, or Bergen Beach, or Coney Island. All we hear is, Staten Island, Staten Island, Staten Island, Staten Island. Oh, the Bronx, the Bronx, the Bronx, the Bronx. Oh, Bensonhurst. Oh, you know what's another example? Canarsie. Canarsie is another example of a neighborhood that completely turned over. It completely turned over. It was 90% of one type of human being, and it, on a dime, within a couple of years, went to a whole nother population. Same thing with Ozone Park. Ozone Park was known to be a certain way. As far as I know, as a middle-aged 37-year-old, I don't remember it that way. I remember it one way and one way only, and that's the way it is right now. So certain neighborhoods, in those neighborhoods, yeah, I guess you could say, quote, quote, everyone left, okay? Other neighborhoods didn't see so much of a drastic change. Yes, there are changes. I'm not going to say they're completely the same. Marine Park is not the same exact neighborhood that I... Is my service bad? Hey, see no evil. How you doing, buddy? Hope you are well. Hope you're well. Yep, let me go back into this chat. Let me understand Brooklyn is truly a mix of everything. Suburbs in the city and then the sanitation. Yeah, Tommy Stiggs, it is. Brooklyn, Tommy Stiggs, I'm on Bay Ridge Parkway right now. Bay Ridge Parkway and Fort Hamilton Parkway. But Tommy Stiggs, you're right. Brooklyn in itself, I mean, it was its own city at one time. It's like you could look at just how Newark or Newark is its own city, right? It's its own city. It has its own downtown business area. It has its own little it has its own little quiet sections, and then it has its own suburbs. Brooklyn is that. Brooklyn, I always considered Marine Park like the suburbs of Brooklyn, the suburban area of Brooklyn. And it's all this. Look, all your trees and parks, and there's another golf course right over here. We're not too far from the second golf course in Brooklyn, which is also down here. It's called Diker Golf Course for Diker Heights. See no evil. I said hello to you, Skippy. What's up in here? Cuz we are, yeah, it looked like the chat went down and I lost service, so I'm not sure. Yeah, Bay Ridge Parkway would take you up through 12th and 11th. Yep, yeah, so Tommy Stiggs, I'm on Bay Ridge Parkway. I just crossed over Fort Hamilton Parkway. I'm gonna make the left here to go over the bridge, but if I keep going straight, yes, I'm gonna go into Bay Ridge. So we're crossing over right here is the BQE. This is the highway that we're going to go get on to get on the bridge. So if I continue straight on past 7th Avenue, so this is 7th Avenue, 7th Avenue, 6th Avenue, 5th Avenue, all the way down to Shore Parkway would be Bay Ridge. These streets here to the right of me, Bay Ridge. 76th Street. So now we're approaching the Verrazano Bridge. The Verrazano Narrows Bridge, named after a paisan, the Verrazano Narrows Bridge will take us from the great borough of Brooklyn, the county of Kings County, into Staten Island, the borough of Staten Island, Richmond County. So from Kings County to Richmond County, here we come. Verrazano Bridge, 278 towards Staten Island. We'll go up a level, try to give you a good look at things. Let's see if we can get over to the upper level. I think we can. Yeah, we should be able to. Yeah, we will. Alrighty. Let's get to the upper level. Look at that traffic on the other side. Yikes. Woof. Buzz your girlfriend. Woof. Alrighty then. Here's the Verrazano Bridge. Crossing over, I guess, the Narrows, the New York Harbor, the Narrows. Coney Island to our left. Staten Island in front of us. Hope everyone is doing well on this beautiful day. Please hit the like button, I guess, if you don't mind. I see we have 5 likes. Wouldn't be bad to have a couple more. It would be pretty cool. Alrighty then. They're still doing this construction in the right lane, so let's get over. This van's gonna get in the HOV lane. Alrighty, I called that one. We're gonna split these 2 commercial vehicles. Not recommended in a DMV pamphlet, but we're gonna do it anyway. And we're on the Verrazano Bridge. See no evil, I'm coming, see no evil. Yeah, nice Range Rover. I am not gonna get in that HOV lane because my luck will be the one day that there's a cop sitting at the bottom of it checking people. But everyone rides the HOV lane. Alrighty, Brooklyn to Staten Island. Here we come. Yeah, cause we had 11 here. I got 9. Actually, I'm actually pleasantly surprised in the amount of people that have come into here. Thank you very much to you all. Thank you. No surprise who has. I thank you. It's much appreciated. It's much appreciated. Cuz. Yeah, cuz. I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So anyway, we're in Staten Island. We're in Staten Island. Cuz, I get you. It's all good, though. It's all good. Cuz, let's see what we can get out of it, cuz. Let's see what we can get out of it, I guess, right? I don't know. I know. I haven't gone live in a month, cuz. I haven't gone live in a month. I know that I neglect my channel. I know I disappoint people by not going live. I know. Alrighty, Staten Island. According to this sign right here on the left, it is the Borough of Parks. The Borough of Parks. Super chat boy, yeah. Too bad I don't have monetization, and too bad I don't even know if my Cash App is still on my page or whatever. I don't even know if there's a way you'd be able to send me money. So much for that one. I mean, I'm still ready to start a beef with Stiggs. I'm still ready to do it. Stiggs, go F yourself, Stiggs. You think that'll do it, cuz? If I tell Stiggs to go F himself? Tell him he's got a friggin' goof-off channel and he's a clown? Goddamn criminal that shouldn't friggin' be telling anyone what to do? What if we do that? What if we do that? Damn goofball. Anyway. For those of you that are not colorblind, you can see the fall foliage ahead of you. Yeah, right, Dindu? Right? Right? My disgracia. What he talks about on his show with the women. He's getting friggin' former escorts on his show. What kind of goofiness is that? Non-serious YouTuber that you are. What is that all about? What is that all about? What is that all about? Escorts. All right, I won't fight with Stiggs. I won't do it with Stiggs. He's got enough coming his way. I need to fight with someone, though, cuz. Who am I going to fight with? Who's done me wrong? Who would I like to give a quick swift in the ass to? I don't know. You know, cuz, I mentioned it on Dindu's show the other day. I got to do the math on it. I have to redo the math on it. But when I was just quickly trying to figure it out, I think that over the past 3 years, I have met approximately 14 people in real life off of YouTube. 14 people, I believe, Cousin Paulie, I have met in real life off of YouTube. I wonder if anyone else has met that many people yet. And you know who one of those people is not? Mr. Stiliano, who every time I try to grab a bite to eat with him, he's out gallivanting out in central Jersey doing whatever he does, and I can't tie the guy down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what the Crevassiers did, and I'm just going to go straight to the stoop. And I'm just going to sit on the stoop, light up a cigarette, and sit on the stoop until I meet Tommy Stiliano. How's that? But I think it's about 14 people, including Cousin Paulie, including Dindu, including See No Evil, Vincent Bracco, Tom LaVecchia, Joe Mascola, Ryan Lucido, Shinebox. Loans without the broken bones. Who am I missing? But no Tommy Sticks. No Tommy Sticks. I might hold the record. Yeah, cause a lot of people, right? If you think about it, there's also someone else that comes into our chats that I will not mention his name because I have not witnessed that man say that he was there. So out of his privacy, I will not mention who was also at that Toys for Tots. But quick math, right? If I just do quick math, Cousin Paulie, right? Shinebox, Vinny Bracco, Tom LaVecchia, Joe Mascola, Ryan Lucido, I lost track already. I don't even know. I forgot. Did I say Vinny Bracco? I don't know. But I think it's 14 people. 14 people. There's another person. Well, there's actually 2 people on that list that I will not say unless they say themselves. There's 2 people on that list. Both of them come into our chats. Neither of them are in the chat right now. I have met them, but unless they say that they were where they were and they say online publicly that they met me, I will not say a goddamn word. But there's 2. Vinny Bracco, I've been to his house. Joey Mascola, I've been to his house. Ryan Lucido, I've been to his house. I was at his dad's funeral. Cousin Paulie, I've been to your house. It's wild. See No Evil, I've been to your house. See No Evil, I'd have to say you, well, I gotta be honest here, See No Evil. I gotta be honest. It's neck and neck between you and Cousin Paulie. I have to give Cousin Paulie honorable mention. I have to, because whenever I go to Philadelphia, Cousin Paulie hooks me up with the finest of the South Philadelphia cuisine. I have to give an honorable mention to Cousin Paulie. Every single time I'm in South Philly, I get the best of the best when it comes to food. And I want to go back to a place where we first met, Nitty's. Besides that, See No Evil, the restaurant, the comedy club, phenomenal food. Phenomenal food, See No Evil. The 2 places that you took me to on Staten Island, the place on the water on the marina, and the comedy club, no bullshit. See No Evil. The food at both of those places, phenomenal. Excellent food, excellent. I think you described it as, Mediterranean Italian food, what you would think of as a classic, modern Italian restaurant. But again, I have to give my honorable mention. I don't know very well in South Philly. I also get sent home with cheesesteaks. All right, I get sent home with cheesesteaks for the family. All right. By the way, we are now in the great state of New Jersey. We are now in the Garden State. Governor, His Honorable Phil Murphy, the former Goldman Sachs executive. The great state of New Jersey. The city of Newark to our right. The city of Elizabeth's right in front of us. Union Township to our left. We are about to head on the Jersey Turnpike. We need to get on the Jersey Turnpike south, heading down towards Princeton. Again, we're going from the mean streets of Brooklyn to the Ivy League streets of Princeton, New Jersey. Stiggs, I saw that place you were saying in Bay Ridge. That's a very popular place. That's a very, very popular place. Great place. Stiggs, I would say let's just, I mean, yeah, I guess it's easier for you to get to Bay Ridge, but there's places that I'd want to go eat. You know, even that Michael's of Brooklyn that we passed before, that's I mean, that's a great place too. There's good places in Bay Ridge. There's very good places in Bay Ridge. Stiggs, I don't know. You're asking too many questions now. I don't know. It's telling me to get on. It's telling me two different ways. But it's saying to Route 1. It wants me to go to 95 to Route 1. Whoever designed this little intersection here, it really, really had a sense of humor. All right, we're going south, though. We're going south. Call service center. What call service center? What do you mean call service center? I'm calling no service center. Your machine ain't working. Calling no service center. Yeah, I know the Turnpike South is 95, Mr. Stiliano. I know, but we're taking 95 to, I believe, to 1. To Route 1. I don't know the exit numbers. All right, lady, are you gonna get on the? You're getting on a highway, so you kind of gotta like go. I don't know if doing 25 is gonna work this whole way yet. All right, Jersey Turnpike, oil refineries on the right, ConocoPhillips and all them, Amoco and all them on the right. Nah, I'm going south, Tommy. I'm not gonna pass the airport. The airport's behind me. Going south. Airport's behind me. That plane right there that you can see maybe up here is landing at Newark. That's going into Newark. We're going south. All right, it says I got about 45 minutes. What a hike. What a friggin' hike. Excuse me while you love the Turnpike. The Turnpike's kind of boring. I love the Garden State Parkway. Tommy Stiggs, I'm going to tell you one thing. I love the Garden State Parkway. Garden State Parkway from up north, from the state of New York, up north, up where I'm going. It's where I'm going today, like Suffern and that area up there. You go, the Garden State Parkway is amazing. Or 280. 280 is another amazing one. 280, you're coming through the city of Newark, and then boom, pop out, and you're out into the countryside. But the Garden State Parkway, especially like and then you're coming south and you're going through the oranges. When you're going through the oranges on the Garden State Parkway, to me, that looks exactly like a cleaner version of the Bronx. It looks like the Bruckner in the Bronx, but cleaner. Oh, 65 mile per hour speed limit. Woohoo! We don't get these in New York. I can actually drive. Wow. All right, let me get my thing over here that tells me how fast I'm going, just so I don't go out of control. Whoa, because I think I'm doing like 80 already. Yikes. Hold on. How fast am I going? How fast am I going? Oh, 80. I was right. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's hang out over here a little bit. Let's settle down, loosen up a little bit. You know what I mean? But I want to go. All right, I just had to hit that magic number. Now I'm good. It's crazy. You New Jersey people, this is why you're maniacs out here, because you guys have actually space to freaking go fast. .65 mile per hour speed limit. What are you people, nuts? I just did, Tommy. I just did. Great time. You want to do a trip from north to south? That's amazing. Yep. Yeah, the Parkway is amazing. I mean, the Turnpike is amazing too for the purpose that it serves. It serves the I-95 corridor from New York City to Philadelphia. It serves a major purpose in the infrastructure of the country. 65 is great. It's just, you guys are nuts. 65 is great. You know, us New Yorkers, we're not used to it. We don't know how to handle it. Before you know it, I'm doing 80 and then 100. And, I mean, not like I'm the fastest guy on the road right now. I mean, there's a guy barreling behind me in the left lane that I'm going to have to get out of the way of. He's got to be doing 100. He's got to be. Let me get out of his way. Since I'm in Jersey, so I got to follow the rules of the road. New Yorkers don't follow the rules of the road. New Yorkers do what we want. Oh, it's a cop. That's why. Look at this guy. He's a cop. He's a cop. Yeah, he's a cop. Yes, he is. So that means we're going to chill. He's a copper. He's a cop. Nah, fuck it. Let's go. He's going fast enough. He don't care what I'm doing. This Kia don't want any part of him anymore, though. That Kia was flying. He don't want nothing to do with it now. But I'll stay behind him. It's all good. Yeah, here's the aforementioned Garden State Parkway. So, Tommy, this wants me to get off exit 9 for New Jersey 18 North US 1. Let's get into our center lane. Keep right except to pass. Oh, see no evil. I've done that before on the turnpike. Oh boy, I've done that before going to like Dayton, New Jersey, like that area over there. Oh, and then you got to go all the way down to the exit for like Six Flags. It takes you 20 minutes out of the way. See, Tommy, it's also giving me the option to go 287. It's saying it'll be 6 minutes slower, though. Let's just stay on this. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm at. So, well, this guy's flying. He's doing a buck. It's Westfield. Westfield is... I know where Westfield is. Westfield is. Here's the exit for the Garden State Parkway. If we were going down the shore, we'd hop on the Garden State Parkway right here to go down the shore. So any logical person would tell you we're entering or approaching central New Jersey right now. Right, Mike F? I mean, if you just look at a map. North, south, east, west, what's in the middle? I just say it's, south because it's not north, you know? It's not north. It's not North Jersey over by Newark. It's not over in North Jersey by Newark. So it's south. It's south. It's down the shore. Down, D-O-W-N? That means down, it's south. South Jersey over there. Because it's down the shore. Because it's down there. You know what I mean? Right, Mike F? See no evil, I am not in the Beamer. I am not in the Beamer. If I was in the Beamer, we would be there already. You're gonna tell me this sounds like the Beamer? Hold on. Does that sound like a Beamer to you? Oh, 55 mile per hour speed limit over here. What's going on? Look at that Jersey state trooper in the right lane there in his white Chevy. I'm telling you, Jersey police, man. In New York, when you're in New York City, you really only got to look out. Well, you only have to look out for the NYPD. And the NYPD has decided that they're not going to really do anything anymore. So you really have, New York City is a free-for-all these days. It really is. You go to Long Island, each county has their own police. So when you're in Nassau County, you got to look out for the Nassau County cops. When you're in Suffolk, you got to look out for the Suffolk County cops. Let me tell you something. In New Jersey, there's different types of cops everywhere. Like, they don't mess around. They really don't. Like, you'll see state police everywhere. You'll see Union Township police. You'll see county police. You'll see county sheriff. You'll see township police. You'll see this police, that police. all different types of police in the same. Like if you see like an accident on the side of the road, you see 19 different types of police show up to the thing. Where in New York, it's just the NYPD. That's it. Yes, we have state troopers, but it's a different relationship. It's a whole different kit and caboodle. Yeah, Tommy, I mean, in terms of allowing people to just, the non-harassing, the opposite of the Giuliani broken windows days, it's nice in a sense. It is. Look at these people that are in this right lane getting over like as if their life depends on it. Like, just go. All the lanes are through. The signs say all the lanes are through. Just go, bro. Go. It's all right that you're in that right lane. It's fine, buddy. You're good. You know what's funny, Tommy Stiggs? It's funny you say that because I read something the other day that reminded me of the shopping cart theory. Tommy, since you have a shopping cart, I think you'd appreciate this. The shopping cart theory it's a way to gauge whether or not a human being is able to govern themselves, whether or not they are able to do the right thing themselves without fear of retribution. So when you go to the supermarket, the shopping cart, you use your shopping cart, you bring your shopping cart out to your car. If you drive, when you're done with your shopping cart, two options. You can either leave your shopping cart right there in the parking lot so that the parking lot attendant will come by and scoop it up and bring it over to where it needs to be. Or you can graciously go and put the cart back into the place where the carts go. And that is a true test of self-governance, because you get no reward. Like, you have the freedom to leave the shopping cart right in that parking lot. You're not going to get arrested for it. You're not going to get fined for it. You're not going to get looked down upon for it. It's a perfectly fine thing to do to leave that shopping cart right in the parking lot. On the other hand, objectively speaking, it's such a simple, easy task to take the cart that you used and return it to where it needs to go. It's a great test of whether or not one can be self-governed or need risks to bad behavior, let's just say. New Brunswick, my favorite city. Oh, this is what I was going to say before about New Brunswick. And I got lost with New Brunswick. Not as drastic. It's not as drastic, but it almost reminds me of when you're driving through the desert and all of a sudden Las Vegas pops up out of nowhere. Like that just weird feeling of just being in the middle of nowhere and all of a sudden a city pops up. That's the feeling I get from New Brunswick. Like, I was driving through and somehow I ended up on like a side road. I think actually I'm getting off in 1 mile. So maybe I'm going to end up on the same road right now. But I'm driving through, I'm in New Jersey, I'm in the suburbs. And all of a sudden I just hit this city, like a legitimate city. I'm like, what is this? And all of a sudden I start seeing signs, Rutgers University, this and that. I'm like, holy crap, this is New Brunswick. And you could see here a little bit on the screen, you can see that, a couple of tall buildings, but this is a legitimate looking city. It's an actual city, like a downtown looking city. It's wild. It comes out of nowhere. And for the life of me, I never knew it. I did not know that New Brunswick was a city. Like with skyscrapers. And the whole nine. All right, well, we're getting off. Yeah, we're getting off through exit 4, New Brunswick. Exit 9. Is that what you said before, Stiggs? Exit 9? You can see some office buildings up ahead. Looks like some sort of tech building and a PNC Bank building. Fascinating. It's actually it looks like a like a downtown, like it's a full-fledged, almost like when you're driving on 95 north and you hit Connecticut and all of a sudden Stamford, Connecticut's on your left, and you're like, whoa, what is this? That's how New Brunswick hits me. Same way. Kind of like, whoa, where did this come from? Fascinating. Alrighty, so let's pay our toll again. Alrighty, and we're going this way, right? We're going north to go south? Is that what we're doing here, Sticks? Is that what we're doing? We're going north to go south? What is this? What do we got going on over here? What do we got going on over here? What do we got over here? Over there? Alrighty. Alright, this guy, I guess, is coming back into play. So we want one north. We want one north? No, we want one south. We want one north. This is confusing me, Stiggs. I don't know where I'm going. We want US 1 south, right? Like Jersey, this is the one gripe I got with Jersey. I feel like for all the room you guys have out here, you made stuff complicated, like for no reason. I can see if there's just not enough room for things, but like with all the different jug handles and the turns and the roundabouts and the go this way to go that way to get this, like I was on the turnpike. You telling me you couldn't just you couldn't have an exit that connected straight from the turnpike right to US 1? One of the main friggin' roads in the country? Jug handles here, jug handles. Why? And you guys have the room. To me, you got you made it complicated for no reason in a lot of parts. Moron. Slow trudging now. Alrighty. I don't know if this truck is just scared or if he has a load on him that he's afraid he's going to friggin' tip it over, but there's no one in front of that tractor trailer in front of him right there. I don't know if he's just nervous or what his deal is. He is like petrified to go down this hill. It's almost like it's icy. He's scared. He must have a heavy load or something. What a nice sky, huh? Beautiful sky. Alrighty, so I believe we are getting on US 1, US Route 1, which, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe US Route 1, if we were to continue on this south, would it take us all the way to the Florida Keys? Is that correct? I believe that to be correct. Alright, Route 1. Rutgers. I see signs for Rutgers. Rutgers. What is this? Administrative Services Building 2. Rutgers University. There's buildings for Rutgers everywhere, I've noticed. Entering North Brunswick Township. North Brunswick Township. Let's check on this truck driver, see if he's alright. He seems to be working. He seems to be okay. Yeah, he seems to be a new driver. Cuz, thanks for jumping in, buddy. Thank you for jumping in. Appreciate it. James Simpson, how are you, buddy? Hope you well, James. Look at this. There's friggin' cows to the right. Cows. It's so funny when I hear Tommy Stiliano refer to his, his streets around Belleville as city streets. As he would say, "Ma que gatse fly," with the city streets. What city streets? Ooh, or "Ma que gatse fa." Oh, what was that when Tindu speaks tongues? It's Angora conquista fa. All right, I don't know where we are. Yeah, Tommy. Yeah. Semi-urban. That's a new one. It's just, Tommy, I joke. In all seriousness, I understand now, being in Jersey as much as I am, I understand, in all seriousness, I understand the distinction now between, you know, being in New Jersey and being on city streets in New Jersey and being on suburban streets in New Jersey and being on rural roads in New Jersey. But at the same time, for someone that's from Brooklyn, New York, like even those streets that I was just on in Brooklyn, I do not consider those are not even city streets. You know, those are Brooklyn streets. City streets are trying to get through Times Square, or trying to get through downtown Brooklyn, or Williamsburg, Brooklyn, or Crown Heights, for Christ's sakes, you know. So it's just funny when, you know, like Tommy's like, oh, you know, I'm coming back from Fairfield, I'm back near Belleville, I can't read the chat, I'm back on city streets. What city streets? You're in friggin' Belleville. City streets. Put city streets. Funny. Yeah, no, they are. No, they are. And back to serious, I could see that now, in that Belleville is a suburb of Newark, a direct suburb of Newark, meaning like Elmont, New York, or Franklin Square, New York, or, you know, parts of Westchester, Yonkers. Yonkers is a direct suburb of New York City. It's touching the Bronx. That's how I see Belleville, Nutley, Bloomfield, those areas of being those suburbs of Newark. Newark being the city, and those being the streets. Oh yeah, like Newark is like Manhattan, right? Exactly. And like Cena Weaver would say, like going down to Little Italy, like that. I mean, I have clients in the city in Manhattan that like I dread having to go to. Like, those are city streets. But that ride I just took through Brooklyn right now, that's nothing. That's nothing. Now, at the same time, when I have my daughter with me on the weekends and we're in Brooklyn, you know, she's a Long Island girl. She's from Long Island. She's used to Long Island streets and Long Island roads and Long Island drivers and Long Island people. I drive it home constantly to her when she's in Brooklyn. Like, look, this ain't Long Island. This is the city. Like, you know, you gotta keep your head on a swivel, because subtly there are subtle differences where, like, you know, you have to treat it like you're in the city, like you're in New York City. But for all intents and purposes, it's easy driving down on that part of Brooklyn, you know, southern Brooklyn, from Flatbush Avenue to the Verrazano Bridge. It's easy driving. Yeah, you go down to Coney Island, you might get into some muck you don't really want to be a part of, but it really is easy driving. All right, so Tommy, this wants me to make a right here somewhere and get on this Route 27. We okay with this Route 27 over here? I really hope it doesn't put me through any traffic circles, because I don't like traffic circles. They annoy me. But it wants me to make a right-hand turn here. Like on a side block over here. Looks like we hit another shopping corridor. And I think I need the heat again. I've had the air conditioner on. I need a little heat on my feet right now. A little heat on the toes. A little heat on the toes. Let's see how this is going here. Let's straighten this out a little bit. So how's the picture quality? Since I'm not going to be able to go and look at it until I'm done, but I'm assuming the picture quality is pretty good, like better than a StreamYard stream with this horizontal orientation. I'm assuming. You know what? I can zoom with this way too, right? Oh wow, wow. Can also zoom. Yeah, it's such a. I know, Tommy Stiggs, you've been testing the back and forth with this for a while now, and it's true. StreamYard gives you a lot of those little extras that are nice to have. But for someone like myself, who doesn't use any of those extras, who's really more concerned with picture quality, it's really not worth it for me to spend $50 a month on StreamYard. I mean, I've been spending whatever it was. What was it, like $15 or $20 a month? I've been spending that for the past 3 friggin' years on StreamYard, and I feel like I've been wasting my money because I don't use it, at all. So for me to go now and spend, the new price of $50 a month, like, come on, I don't use it. Mike F, picture quality is good. Yep, that's what I was. All right, where am I making this right? That's why I canceled my StreamYard, and I'm just gonna do it this way. I was doing it in the vertical application, that vertical way, where you swipe up and down, where it's real hard to read the chat, and it's a real pain in the you-know-what. I've figured out how to do it straight through YouTube, but in this horizontal way. So, as far as I think for you guys in the chat, it looks normal, right? It looks like a normal StreamYard, regular chat. Everything's the same for you guys, right? For me, it's harder. Like I said, the chat's a little harder to read, but I also believe that you guys are going to get a much better picture quality, which to me is my biggest concern. I want you guys to have picture quality. I am less concerned with being able to have guests, although, like Tommy Stiggs will say, something like today when I come to Jersey, it would be cool to have Tommy Stiggs as a guest on, especially if I go into certain areas. But I think for now, the main priority really is picture quality. So now, as we get into Central Jersey, everything kind of flattens out, in my opinion. The central part of New Jersey is very flat and wide open. Man, I live here in a heartbeat, though. I'd take one of these houses right here with all this property, no neighbors anywhere near you. Oh, in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. I think it all the time. I break chops about New Jersey, but sheesh. If I really had an area where I was able to nail down and focus on and really try to move, I would move to New Jersey in a heartbeat. Picture and sound is perfect. Thank you very much. You will appreciate it. In a heartbeat. In the right situation. I'm not going to move to Jersey and move to friggin' Roselle Park. No offense to Tommy, I probably wouldn't move to Belleville. If I wanted a Belleville experience, I'd probably just stay in New York City or go to Long Island just because it's more familiar to myself and to my family. No offense to Belleville or Bloomfield or Nutley or those areas like that. I know, Mike F. I better stop before I better stop. I'm trying to talk nice about Jersey at the same time. Meanwhile, I'm referring to this area as central. I know. I better take it easy. Take it easy. Before Tommy's probably under his breath. This guy wants a fudgel go. I'm gonna give this Brooklyn guy a fudgel a go. Hey, Sammy! Tommy, props to you for doing the Hey, Sammy while Lee was in your chat the other day. Classic. Lee's in your chat and you pull out, Hey, Sammy! Come out to play, Sammy! Let me give a fudgel a go. I was dying. Whooped it out with him in the chat. Amazing. See, I see everything. Don't you think because you don't see me around, I'm not watching. I've told Theme to a long time ago, don't make that mistake of thinking Skip has disappeared. Don't make that mistake. And now, I don't know if you guys seen this, but now there's some Skippy running around in all these other chats. All these other chats is this guy Skippy running around. Goes by the name Skippy. He's the guy that took a number one on video on Gunsmoke show. He's that guy. So now, I'm waiting for the day where it gets confused. And, oh, what are you doing in this? Skippy, what are you doing in this guy's chat? What are you doing? Why do you have a wrench in this one's chat? Why do you have a wrench in that one's chat? I'm waiting for it. I actually, believe it or not, a couple of days ago had one of these people on. I think for some reason I wanted to hear. There was something on a replay I think I wanted to hear, and it was later. It was around the time my girlfriend got home from work, and I was listening to it, and all of a sudden one of these guys goes, "Hey, Skippy, what's going on?" My girlfriend snapped her neck. Goes, and I go, "It's not me." She goes, "Oh my God, I thought you were talking to that guy." I'm like, "No, no. I go into two chats. I go into. I'm pulling the Sunny Money. Yeah, you ever notice how Sunny Money says everything 3 times? You look at the papers. I gotta, if you count Todd Father, I never make Todd Father's show or LV. See, I don't want to say like, oh no, I'm never going to LV's chat. I usually miss Todd Father's show, and ALV, it's usually Friday night. It's usually not a great time to be in the chat. I'm listening 90% of the time to ALV. I wind up catching the replay to Todd Father 90% of the time. But in terms of actually going into a chat, you'll see me in Theme Dues and Stigs. James Simpson, Osada. Usually I just don't go into it, but he's not like a persona non grande. You know what I'm saying. I'm not anti-Osada at all whatsoever. Obviously, I've gone in there a couple of times. I got to go into Mikey's new chat. I watch Mikey a lot. Just, I like the driving part of it, obviously. But you know what I mean. James, I love using StreamYard, honestly, but I personally got my sweet. Yeah, Tommy Stiggs, you guys, for you guys, StreamYard makes all the sense in the world. It sucks that they jacked up the price on you, but it still makes all the sense in the world for you guys to use StreamYard. I know that Restream, you can do a lot of that cool stuff on that Restream thing. The streamers that do what I do, Action Kid, Dutch Maz, William Brooklyn. If William Brooklyn, are you still in here? William Brooklyn, how upset was Dutch Maz the day after the election? Woo! I wanted he was woo! Anyway, the streamers that do I want to say what I do, but I think that's giving myself a little too much credit. Streamers that walk around New York City and show parts of the country. Oh! Floor God! Floor God! Is that Floor God? Floor God? Floor God. What the hell are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Where are you? Domes. Oh, you're gonna die. That's Floor God. Floor God doxing my nickname. Flogan doxing my nickname. That's obviously someone I grew up with. What, Nick Romano? You're the only one that think you got people on here that you grew up with? Huh? Flogan, we need you on Mondays for practice with darts, because we always wind up getting just 3 people, and we need an even number of people. You gotta come through when friggin' SM and RL and JG. His JG isn't doing his Monday darts anymore. Flogan has a viral video. I gotta make you a wrench just so you could drop your viral video. With your seagull. You're coming off a oh God, Flogan. Oy. Can I call you your real name? Or do you not want that out there? Give me a yes or no. A no is fine. Most people do not want their real name out there. Yeah, you sure? All right. This is my buddy Pat. Pat is one of my best friends. I would say best, but Pat, how am I going to do that? How am I going to say, I got to say one of, right? Mr. Pat is one of the best human beings on this planet. So everyone in this chat right now, Mr. Florgon, Mr. Pat, although he might come in here and troll every once in a while, is the killer team, which I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this thing Saturday that Sean wants to do. I mean, I don't know. Vinny's putting out things in the city now. I don't want to go to the city. I got my daughter. We'll talk. Anyway, Florgon, Mr. Pat, is probably one of the best human beings I've ever met in my life, and I've known him for a very long time, and that's no bullshit. You talk about a core four? Florgon, Pat, we have a little thing here where Tommy Stiggs has his core four. He doesn't include me in it, which is fine. As you can tell, I'm a little bitter, but that's okay. That's fine. He's got his little core four here. It reminds me of our little group that we got. You know what I mean? Mikey Williams. You could call me Mike. You could call me that other thing too. You called me. You could call me that other thing too. I actually want that. I was thinking about changing that into my name. That nickname you put in there, and just making that my screen name. You know what I mean? Because Skip, honestly, I mean, Pat, you know me. Where did Skip come from? I don't know. I just made it up. Like, I'd rather be known by something that I'm known by like my actual friends. Like, none of my actual friends call me Skip, besides Cousin Paulie. But Stiggs. I'll show you a core four. Yeah, right. Well, I don't know what Florgon is. I have no clue. What Florgon is. Just like I don't know what Skip is either. I don't know where it came from. But Pat, man, I'm so happy you made this shit, Pat. I haven't gone live in a month. I got my YouTube crew over here yelling at me. Florgon, meet Tommy Stiggs Social Club. Tommy Stiggs has a channel for himself. He's in Jersey. We all love Tommy Stiggs. Look at this wide open. I don't even know. I'm in farmland right now, I think. I don't even know where. Tommy, where am I? I'm on, I got off at 27. I don't even know. Yeah, white picket fences everywhere. Pat, this is nice stuff out here, Pat. I swear, I was just saying where to move. I don't know where to move. I think everyone, I guess you can go wherever you want, Pat. But, like, John went that way. You went that way. Dennis went the other way. I think Sean's going to go the same way Dennis went. Yeah, I would love to too, Pat, but I can't leave my daughter. You know? My daughter is what's keeping me in New York until she's 18 years old. Hopefully she goes to college somewhere down south and I could follow her. You know what I mean? You know? See no evil is part of the core? What? The core four. I take your core four over here, your core four. Stick your core four up your, you know what? Look at this country. Like, this is why I love coming out to Jersey, though. Pat, do you see this, Pat? Do you see this? Like, this is why I love this job. Like, I come out here and I feel like I'm on vacation, Pat. This is, like, amazing. This is the sticks. This is great, though. This is, like, it's great. It's great. Look at these parks. Like, look at this. These people park. Like, it's like a parking lot. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Yeah, you gotta watch out for the axe murderers. You know, I know. But, you know, East New York is right next to us. There's plenty of, you know. Squash your goals here. So I think we're getting into, like, old-time Princeton now, is what it looks like. Looks very old here, but distinguished. You know what I mean? It looks like it sounds like Krumel should be speaking here, or even Bill C. Bill C. sounds very distinguished, you know. But Pat, Pat, we need to get dart practices going. We got 2 weeks off in a row. You need to be our fourth. You need to come. You should come to dart nights anyway, bro. Why you don't come to hang out? I don't know. I mean, I get it. It's a hike. But even if you just got yourself to Howard Beach, like in the middle of the day, I'd bring you down, you know. I'm probably not going to drive you home after, I'll be honest with you. You're probably going to have to Uber home after. But you should come fucking hang out, bro. Come hang out. Because even this thing Saturday, like I'm probably not going to be able to do anything during the day, but I told Sean at darts, I told him if you guys are hanging out, like I could probably stay, I have my daughter. So maybe at night I could sneak out for a couple hours. Like if afterwards you guys go back and you're hanging out at the apartment or whatever. Look at all this, look at all these trees. Oh no, I'm not even saying for the team floor. Pat, Pat, no offense, but they probably we're on Division 1 now. Not that I don't think you're a Division 1 shooter. I've seen you. I think you're better than 2 or 3 people on the team, but not for on the team. I'm just saying to come hang out. But we're on the Division 1. We're on with Sean, and it used to be Millmore, but Millmore is working now. What's the Kerry? I don't know if you know Kerry, the bartender over there. Oh no, not the Brooklyn League with Gallagher. And I do not think. Come on, guy in the truck. Come on. I don't think. Come on, you gotta be. Did I really not make this light? Come on, I'm going through this light. I really don't give a crap. We gotta go. Pat, I do not believe John is doing the Brooklyn League anymore. So that's why, typically me, Sean, and Rob try to practice on Monday nights. John has not been a part of that because he's been doing his own league on the Monday nights. But I believe John is no longer doing Monday night leagues. So I think the practices are going to start back up again. Why do I see a police checkpoint up there? I don't like police checkpoints. Do not like police checkpoints. Not one bit. Not one bit. I do not like police checkpoints. They better not break my balls because I got New York plates, I swear. They better not. They better not break my balls because of my New York plates. What are they doing? Steak, so much for Jersey cops leaving people alone. Yeah, I'm from New York. Yeah, I'm from New York. Yeah, I'm from New York. What are you gonna do about it? Look, he's gonna see my New York plates. He's gonna be like, no, fuck you. How you doing? All right. All right, we're good. All right. I guess they don't mind the New Yorker coming through Princeton. All right. See, again, what type of cops are those? Those are. Are they Princeton cops? I don't even know. I don't even know where we are. Oh, the heat. Woof, forgot to turn the heat on. Man. Open the window a little bit. Woo. Okay, let's see. See, yeah, my lady's a Howard Beach girl, that's for sure. I tell you, Howard Beach people are a special breed. Howard Beach people are not normal human beings. They are a special breed of human being, that is for sure. Me, as someone that's not from Howard Beach, looking from the outside looking in, they are, it's like they think who they are. They really do. They think who they are. Oh, Howard Beach. Oh, wow. Go to Bergen Beach. You know what's funny, see no evil? Your wife would appreciate this. You know what I did 2 weeks ago? I took my girlfriend to Bergen Beach and Mill Basin for the first time because she had never been to Bergen Beach and Mill Basin before. And I kept telling her, to me, Bergen Beach is just like Howard Beach, and Mill Basin is nicer than Howard Beach. You know, it's so to me, Howard Beach is it's whatever. But like, give me Bergen Beach and Mill Basin all day, any day. And I took her to Mill Basin, took her down Avenue N. We went to Latorre, we went to Palermo, went to Moretti for some bread, passed by Landy's. We saw it all. How you doing? Yeah, Pat, and that's what I told, because you know Pat, you know my girlfriend's from Howard Beach, obviously, you know, and everyone knows like, oh, Dyker Heights, and oh, people do the lights in Howard Beach, whatever. But yeah, Pat, you're right. I used to drive you guys when I was 14 years old. Now I'm 15 years old, and I was taking my dad's car out of the driveway, and I'd drive you guys to National Drive in Mill Basin, and we'd go look at the lights, and we'd go look at the wise guy's house with the security gate at the corner, right? Yeah, see no evil. Talk about clicks and Mike F. Okay, Mike F. Thank you for coming, buddy. Thank you. Oh, Pat. Yeah, we have a nice team going. I'll get back to that. But see no evil. You're right about the clicks. Of course, Pat. Of course. Took the ride back over the bridge. We did a little sightseeing, and then I took you bastards back to Rockaway. How you doing? Oh man, I am finally almost to my destination. Will you look at this here? So Pat, yeah, we our dart team has definitely consolidated some skill, to say the least. How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna do this. We're gonna go in E. See, I was gonna do it the New York way and just bust a U-turn, but I figured being in Jersey, let me not do that. Let me do it the distinguished way. I'm in Princeton, you know. You know, I don't want to be popping U-turns in the middle of the avenue in Princeton, you know what I mean? I'd be like, who's this guy? The friggin' New York plate popping U's in the middle of the friggin' avenue. Alright, so let's get over here and go over there and do a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of whoosh. Alrighty, and a little parallel parking practicing. Alrighty. But Pat, keep in touch, Pat. Hit me up. Make sure you hit me up, Pat. Keep in touch. And if we do like a practice session, I'll let you know. I mean, come by and show, man. And then on the Wednesdays, you know, you can text me if you want to know like if we're playing or not. We have the next 2 weeks off. We're not playing tomorrow. We have the bye this week, and we're not playing next week because of Thanksgiving. So our next game is December 4th. At the Knights, I believe. But you can just text me, or you know, I could send you the schedule. But you know, keep in touch, man. All right. Let's see. Pat, I'm gonna get him to buy something. You watch. I'm gonna get him to buy something. Yeah, I definitely will. See no evil. Yep. Yeah, you know the area. Let me turn this around and say goodbye to you folks. Pat, same to you, buddy. Stigs, that's for you. See no evil. Nah, just kidding. Neponsit, that Neponsit is where Pat's from. Pat and his family are from down on Rockaway Beach. Love Rockaway Beach. It's amazing down there. Amazing, especially in the, you know, Pat was from 139th, but anything in like the 30s and the 40s, obviously, beautiful. Once you get into the 80s and the 70s, you start to change a little bit, but everything really from 116th to 149th, 127th. I knew you were on 129th because Jeremy was 129th and Rob was 129th. You were 127. Down on the left side of the block, a couple of houses down on the left. Yep. But all right, everyone. Tommy, thank you for dropping in. Appreciate you all coming in. Have a great day. I'll see you over at Tommy's. I'll see you over at Dean Dues. Pat, you're the man, buddy. I'll see you.